Hey YouTube land, Mel here. Got a video for you. Today's video, what I use to reload. It's inspired by Travis P11. So he recently just got into reloading and he's running a lot of the same stuff that I am. So I figured what the heck, do a video, show off what I'm using. So anyways, here we go. First things first, gotta have yourself a press. Been running the Lee press since I started reloading about 1.5 years ago. Next, gotta have yourself a tumbler. Got to get that brass clean. Now, I run some Tough Nut media in it. It's pretty well shot, but you can always bring it back with a little bit of new finish and some dryer sheets. The dryer sheets I like to cut into about 8 pieces and throw them in there. But what they do is they help cut down dust, and they also pull some of the dirt out. So it keeps your media going even after it's kind of well done. Next, got to have yourself a brass prep. Brass prep's important. So I used to prep all my brass by hand, and what a pain. My delicate little fingers took a beating. So went out, spent the money, well worth it. If you're gonna reload any amount of ammo, a brass prep is great. Now, one of the reasons why I love this brass prep specifically is because it is quiet. Let me turn it on for you. So even when this thing is running, I still can hear everything around me. I can watch my videos. You know, kind of helps pass time. So, like that one because of that. Oh, another thing for the media tumbler, get yourself a good bowl, because that way you can just dump your media into your bowl, shaky, 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 and it's all the media's out of it. Pour the media back in, do whatever you got to do. Run a lot of these little bins. I like to use those to put brass in and kind of swap them between as I'm going through phases of cleaning them up. And we got the rest of the tools. Oh, check it out. The high-tech video stand. And now we're back on the high-tech stand to show off the rest of our stuff. So, what I like to use for measuring, I have the Frankfurt Arsenal scale. Works really nice. I use a what is this, a Nico caliper. Once again, cheap and good. That's all I'm striving for. For priming, like to use the Lee priming tool. Ended up having to buy another one because I've actually busted one in the past. I've had both the rim and the feeders themselves break, but still like the hand primer, still swear by it. Got my loading block that I like to use. I like the stared Lyman. Works really nice. Usually use this when I'm loading and filling. For filling, got this cute little funnel. Works actually really nice. Like this one better than the one that comes with my scale. The best part about this one has a little nozzle here, so you can fill it up full powder, put it over your case, dump it right in. Works pretty nice. Also have a Frankfurt Arsenal bullet puller. You're gonna make mistakes. Get you one of these. And don't worry, no matter how hard you hit it, plastic doesn't crack. I literally beat the living snot out of this thing. I swear it was gonna explode, and it hasn't, but you need one of these guys. Next, you need some dies to put in that press of yours. So I like the RCBS. Now I use the carbide sets for my pistol and just their standard full-length dies for my rifle. One of the things I also have purchased for my kits, I have the nice Hornady Go No Go gauge. Case gauge, whatever you want to call it, but this thing is a must. I check my shells a lot as I'm reloading. The other thing I use a lot is this. It fits in your Lee press. It's a Lee sizing die. What you do is you take anything like, say, a Lee sizer. I have this one attached to my drill. It's actually kind of nice. So with this guy, he goes down in here, attaches to a drill, spin, sizes your case. Now, the other thing is, this right here is adjustable, so you can get, I want to say hundredths of an inch increments, so you can get that perfect little cut on your die. Also have the kind of the exact same setup for my 45, but I do not have a cutter. But I do have my Hornady case gauge. One thing I forgot to mention, if you're using those case cutters, you're going to want this little guy. He fits right over your press, and it's going to collect all those little shavings. Definitely needed. One subject that comes up is case lube. Now, I don't actually use a case lube product per se. What I do is I keep a little bit of CLP on a patch. I rub my fingers on it, get them nice and greasy with the CLP, and then while I'm inspecting my cases, I put them through, just kind of rub that CLP on them, just get a really, really fine coat. If you get too much on there, what you'll end up doing is start denting your cases, because the CLP will build up inside of your die and actually put a little press dent in it. So just use a very, very light amount, and you can lube your cases as you go. And then the reason why I like doing this is it kind of forces me to inspect my case really good. I'm looking for dents, I'm looking for cracks, just anything that will make a case go into the bad category. And then I guess finally, I have my powder dump. This is the one that came with the Lee die, and or Lee set, and I do enjoy it. It works good. I do notice I have to clean it out every now and then, so just take out the screw, take it apart, clean it. That'll stop the grittiness and little problems that are happening with it. And I guess I should show off all the other little bits and pieces that I have. You gotta have bullets, you gotta have powders, you gotta have other little bits and pieces just to make your life work. I ended up buying a nice little wire rack, and actually I shouldn't say buy. My wife had this, and I might have stole it from her arts and crafts supplies. But hey, it's still being used for arts and crafts, right? Anyways, that's all I got. I'll take care.